Hello, good evening, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful night. We're just gonna have a fun time and chill and have a good time. Hello, good, and yeah, so let's get right into it. I'll be happy to answer any questions that people have. So if you're watching the VOD, feel free to stop by my stream and ask your questions. I should be streaming more often now. I'm trying to get a schedule down. It's just sort of hard because I have a pretty busy schedule. So it'll usually probably be pretty late at night, but I will try to stream earlier in the day in the future. Let me just get a couple of things pulled up and we should be good to go. I'm just going to pull up the stream on my phone so I can answer any questions people have. And then my plan for today is we are going to be farming a bunch of abyssal dungeons to try to get some of the drops that I need. All right. So I'm going to turn up my audio a little bit just so that we have some sound. And hopefully that sounds okay on the desktop audio. Put that at 10. Let's see what we have. We can collect something. Looks like all of our... Ooh, Epineal gauntlets. Oh no, that's not what we need. We need the greaves and the pants. That's okay. Yo, brother. How are my classes going? They are going pretty well. I had an exam this week. That's why I didn't stream any. So thank you for asking. The exam went quite well. Thank goodness. And yeah, I'm chilling for sure. I'm definitely busier than I expected, but they're going all well. How's your job going? How's your night shift going? You doing okay today? See, we're actually doing like pretty good on our things. Almost done with those. I need to work on my mystic portals a little bit, and I've been absolutely failing going to dynamic events, but I don't really like the dynamic events in this game. They're definitely like worth going to. Oof, it being nighttime is not ideal for this because 28 minutes until day? What are we gonna do for 28 minutes? Damn. And I guess I could get like a party. We could also just check it out and see if people are like actually PvPing there. It might be free. Let's go take a look. It might be empty because it's like late at night. So let's put on our PvP set and see how this thing is looking. If there's like a bunch of people here though, I think we're definitely not going to farm at nighttime. And I just need to double check who I actually need to kill, because I'm looking for the belt. Okay, I think it's the Shade Assassin. No, not the Shade Assassin. Monk? Nope. Spectre? No. Wizard? Yeah, we need to find Shade Wizards to get this belt of prowess. Still at work, so might not be talking a ton. All good, brother. I hope that I can maybe keep... Yeah, 28 minutes of cooking time for real. Hopefully it can entertain you a bit while you're at work. But yeah, I'm just gonna farm a bit, see if we can't get these belts and just chill out. It should be fun. It should be a good time. Loki, is this not the way to the dungeon? Am I dumb? I've actually never gone into this dungeon before because I rushed. Yes, I went the wrong way. I rushed to level 50, so I've never actually been in the Silva F dungeon before. That's funny. Yeah, someone crafted the Carnix Nether bow. If I finish my dungeons, I can... What server am I on? I am on as the... That's actually a good question. I'm pretty sure I'm on the Zeroth server. Yeah. Yeah, it's this way. I literally went the wrong way. That's embarrassing. Maybe we could get that page across the way. take a look, see. We can actually get that. That'll be good. We don't need assassins. We need wizards. Could go PvP someone. Or we could invite him to the party. It'd be nice. Do you want to fight or do you want to join the party? If you don't join the party, I'm gonna... Okay. So I'm gonna come kill you if you don't join the party. So where are the wizards? That is the question. Maybe they're not on this level. I'm gonna just increase my block level real quick and take a look at where these wizards spawn. 2F. Yeah, we gotta go down to the second floor. I'm mad. I forgot to bring lunch today. Oh, damn, bro. That's hella tough. Do you I don't know, like, what type of job or night shift you're at, but do you have time to, like, go out and, like, get food? Or you could, like, order food. I don't know if your job probably doesn't let you do that, but that's totally what I would go for. If you can, at least. Yo, thanks for subscribing, Reese's. I appreciate it, man. I low-key don't know how to get to the second floor, actually, but I'd figure that it's probably, you know, down this way eventually. This looks promising. Still at the first floor, huh? There we go. Yeah, we just have to go all the way down. Low-key gonna suck though if we die, because having to run all the way back, it's not fun. We're gonna get that mysterious note real quick. But yeah, if anyone has any questions about like anything gameplay wise, I can do my best to answer them. I'm obviously not like an expert, but I have like watched a bunch of guides and I know a lot of stuff for the most part. Okay, this is what we were looking for. Let's get that waypoint. Start looking for the wizards. There we go, there's a wizard. Okay, there's like no one down here, so we're just gonna switch to our GV, not GVG, but just, you know, farming. Honestly, I don't really feel like killing the assassins. We're just gonna search for the wizards, because the wizards have what we wanna get. There we go. Come on. Just on all these guys. We got the belt. That's actually really lucky. That's like sort of insane luck right there. Why are you gonna self-party? Because there is no one online right now that is gonna be wanting to do what I'm doing. There's also just no one here. Because it's the Temple of Silverback and it's sort of a lower level dungeon. But the reason I'm here is because I was trying to get where'd the belt go? I needed this belt for the melee evasion. Unfortunately, of course, I got the literal worst trait you can possibly get on it. That's crazy. Let's just take a look like what the traits cost. Max health is 150. That's pretty rough. Might try to grind for the max health belt. Let's see. On that belt, we're going to want to go for max health, skill damage resistance, and debuff duration. Where did it go? So max healthy, yeah, that each of those is like 400. I want to get at least one of those so that I don't have to grind all that out. Yeah, well, I'm not even trying to. So I was just trying to get the belt at all because I didn't have it, and you can't buy weapons off of the auction house. But because I got such a bad roll on that first one, I think that I don't want to waste my trait like stones on it, because like I'll show you in a sec. Like if I wanted to get the right traits on this, I would have to like trait conversion to a random thing and waste my trait conversion stones, and to me that's not worth it. So I'm just gonna grind a little bit more and spend. I have so many contract opens anyways, and there's no one here, so I'm just gonna try to get a better roll. But yeah, that was like a really bad roll on the first one. It really sucks actually. At least I have it now though. At least I have it. There's actually no wizards here. Alright. Time to go to a different place in the dungeon to see if we can't find another wizard. I should probably pop a mana potion just so that we get some like mana regen. I mean, like I could farm all these guys, but there's not really any point because they don't drop anything I want, and it'd be much more efficient to farm higher level mobs. Oh, come on. That's pretty satisfying. Yo, two lifter, that's great to hear, man. I've done my best to make the videos like very helpful for like people who are new to the game, because I feel like a lot of the YouTubers who make videos over Throne of Liberty generally like assume that you already know a lot about the game, and they can make them like sort of confusing and not very helpful. So I've been doing my best to at least make them slightly like helpful for the newer players. So I'm glad to hear that they've been helpful too, for sure. What's the best weapon to use with the wand? Interesting. You know, it sort of depends what you want to be. Like, do you want to be a DPS, or do you want to be like a healer, or do you want to be like a tank? Like, it depends on what you want to be. So answer that and I'll tell you what the best is, or I can just tell you what the best is for everything. So if you want to be a tank, the best weapon with the wand is sword and shield. If you want to be a healer, the best weapon with the wand is, I'm pretty sure bow. Bow's like pretty good with wand. And then DPS wise, you don't usually build DPS with a wand, but I think that like a decent build of staff wand, but I could be completely wrong. It's sort of not my wheelhouse. I knew that like going into this game that I wanted to be a tank, so that's sort of what I know more about. Ooh, there's two wizards down here. But I know like wand bow is a pretty popular build, I'm pretty sure. Or if you want, you know, if you want to be the paladin that literally just is unkillable, wand, sword, and shield is really strong. Especially in like arena PvP, you just simply want that. Why am I not attacking? I don't know what this is. Sometimes the combat in this game feels like a little bit glitchy, but that's okay. So what I'm gonna do here is I think I'm just gonna pull the entire room and try to kill it all, just because it might be fun. I'll just pull them up. If anyone has any video requests, by the way, I haven't really decided. Am I gonna be stunned forever here? Oh my goodness. This actually might be an issue. They like all stun at the same, like in different ways. Don't. Maybe I should not pull that many. They can just like chain stun me into oblivion. Have you done a dagger build? I have not done a dagger build. I know that dagger great sword is really good. If you look at like kill rankings, at least on this server, all of the top like killings are all daggered staff. So like spellblade, like look, surgeons, Rensar, all of the top people with the most kill. I mean, for the most part, the top 4 are all spellblades. So spellblade is definitely like really strong, at least like in the number of kills you're getting. I mean, there's a bunch of bow staffs as well. That's a pretty strong build, and then bow dagger. Bow staff's actually really popular, it looks like. But then, you know, then the top ones are staff and daggers. Yeah, death by CC for real. Any idea if leveling at fishes changes much, like luck, drop rate? Yeah, so fishing is sort of an enigma to me too, because no one seems to have a good guide on it. I've been meaning to try to figure out as much as I can and then make a guide on it, because again, like you said, there's basically nothing out on it, so it could definitely be a good thing to make a video over. And because I haven't seen it, I personally don't know yet like much about fishing. I have heard that like as you level it up, you can get better fishes that drop. And I've heard different things from different people. Some people seem to think that, you know, like depending where you are in the world, different types of fish drop. I don't know if that's true. I haven't checked it out. But I know that like you can upgrade your fishing rod from one of the merchants sells like better rods. And so I know that you can upgrade your rod, and from what I've heard, it's easier to fish with a better rod. Again, I haven't heard, bro. Being stunned is really frustrating, actually. Sorry. From what I've heard, having a better rod gives you, like, makes it easier to fish, but again, I don't have any of the details on fishing, so I can tell you, I'm sorry about that, but that is something that I need to do more research on and see if anyone knows anything about it. Yeah, oh yeah, bait matters too. That's a good point, Austin. Thanks for pointing that out. Like the type of bait you have, I don't actually know how you get better bait, but I know that you can get better bait, and having better bait can really help out with getting higher level fishes. Oh my god. Getting stunned until forever is like so annoying. On the bright side, when they all die, it's really satisfying. On the not so bright side, we haven't gotten another pair of those pants for like a hot minute. Never grind. Damn, bro, you've been fishing for 4 to 5 hours? It feels the same as level 1. That's sort of nuts. Now let's see. Oh, not reset my stats. Yeah, fishing wise, I've only gone up to level 2. Like, I sort of got bored of it, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely not my thing. I want to do it just for the, like, because selling lucent from cooking seems really nice, but sometimes I don't have the patience for like gathering skills like that. I don't know. It's the kind of thing that I can do like when I want to just relax, but I just haven't had a lot of time recently, so. But I definitely want to figure it out and make a guide on it, because no one else seems to have like a really definitive guide on how cooking works. So definitely eventually that's a goal. I mean, I could kill these guys, or I could go find more wizards to kill. Let's go find a wizard, see if he can drop us something. We got the Acolyte Hood. I think that we're finding ourselves a nice little loop here that we can do though, to basically always have wizards that we can kill. And I gotta say, it's really nice that there is no one else here. it's easier on controller, just been chilling and watching streams and fishing, but now I get definitely annoying. Oh, that makes sense. That's actually a good idea. Just watch someone else's stream while fishing. You'll have to do that. It's a great idea. And that just makes it like something to do. Pretty awesome. All the mobs, bro. It is really nice having all the mobs to myself. It's so nice not having to compete with anyone. So I guess that's what you get, you know, when you're up this late, though. I'm just gonna double check that drop does drop from the wizards. Like, I know I already checked, and I'm like sure that I'm right, but it just sort of sucks that we haven't gotten that drop. Yeah, it does. Shade wizard from the second floor. Just got that one drop. Got really lucky right off the bat, and haven't had any luck since then. That's okay. This can go down. Those all monks. Oh, there's a wizard. Please don't stun me, please miss. Oh yes. I should have hit my blocking. Oh yep. Time to be stunned forever, boys. I actually already killed him. Just gonna kill this other wizard. Nothing. Gonna get a lot of his backbited, so. Okay. Let's see what is through these doors and see if there are any wizards down here. There we go. There's one. Please. Oh, they did not miss. That's okay. We'll just use our. Oh, they're all gonna gather around us. Block, please. Okay. And they all die. By the way, FYI, if you do make a fishing video, found out so far that the crescent moon, like the start area, is the best place to farm with the best chance to get bags of common and uncommon. Really? Did not know that. So the crescent moon, like, I think will be fine. Is that what you mean by, yeah, crescent moon, like, I'll check that out tonight, actually. That sounds fun. Maybe we can do some fishing a little bit later. Might bore people, though. Though it can't be, you know, not much more boring than this, right? But we're just chilling. It's all good. I was thinking that like a fun stream sometime would be to like do like a bunch of PvP arenas. I think that would be a lot of fun. Just to, you know, stream, show people how bad I am, I guess. No, I actually really like the PvP in this game. It's a little bit jank, for sure. And it feels like if you get like a team that you're not like on the same page on, it's sort of impossible to do well. But that's okay. It's been a long time since I've had this much fun in an MMO, so I don't really mind the jankiness. 30 to 40 minutes per level. That's sort of crazy, honestly. Bro, I wonder if I'm actually gonna die here. There's a lot of mobs. But please all miss. Please miss. Please miss. Please miss. Nice. I don't understand. So my like big attack is this one, and it's supposed to like do an AoE, and it feels like more than half the time it misses. I don't know if the AoE like has a chance, like it's a percent chance to actually get through or what, but it's very frustrating that it doesn't always AoE. I don't think we've gotten any more pants. Let's see, we got magic evasion and melee. You know, this melee evasion might actually sell for something. Let's go take a look. No, it's just 10. Damn. And then we got, yeah, we still only have the one belt. I may just have to go with that belt and like try to trade it out. That's sort of depressing, but that's just how it be sometimes. I might grind down to like 16k on my abyssal tokens and then give up. Let's see. Yeah, the PvP is definitely not too bad. There's definitely like a pay to win aspect with it, but see that time it did a big AoE. I don't understand why it doesn't always do that. We can check the skill real quick and just read it. It should go down. Let's see. AoE on critical hit or heavy. Oh, it's on a critical or heavy attack. So if I had a higher heavy attack chance, then that would happen more. That's why. That makes a lot of sense. How the tokens work? So these tokens, I'm pretty sure they go down by killing mobs. So we have this assassin here, and we're at 17,880, and I guess it went down by 11 from that. Looks like. I've never like come close to running out of them, but I also have never like farmed open world dungeons very much. But yeah, it looks like it just goes down from farming the mobs. So like, we just pull this entire room and probably die because there's a lot of wizards, but that's, you know, that's fine. Who cares about living, right? That should go down by a lot. Heavy attack. Nice. That was awesome. Andy Chen, thank you for subscribing. It does not recover daily. Well, okay, so it sort of recovers daily. From what I understand, you get these from, I'm like 90% sure you get these from completing your co-op dungeons. And then I also think that you get them from, or actually I know that you get them from completing your daily contracts for sure. 100% sure on that one. Less sure about the dungeons, but I'm pretty sure you get like 500. When combining traits, does it have to be the same item or item type? Okay, so yeah, let me make traits really clear for everyone watching, because this has been a pretty common question. So the way traits work is, say I wanted to trade out this helmet, this specific one right here. So if I wanted to upgrade, see how I have the melee endurance trait? If I wanted to upgrade that trait to like plus 80 or plus 120, because it just adds the same amount every time, I could use any helmet, any blue helmet on the auction house and put it into this visor, and it would go up to 80 or 120. Any helmet or any trait extract on the auction house that has melee endurance, it would go up from there. However, if I wanted to do a different trait, I can't just add any random helmet that I want. It has to be a copy of this helmet with a different type of trait, and then I can enchant it onto there. The other thing that you don't know is that when you are upgrading traits, it doesn't have to be with a helmet of the same color. It can be, you could do a green helmet, it won't have 100% chance of going through, and that's where this blessing comes in. I wouldn't go completely into the blessing, you can read through all of that yourself, but basically there's a chance that when you're upgrading, say with like a green item, that the enchant will go through. I think that Canon in his guide said that it takes like 5 of the lower items, so if you like to be efficient, and this is not me, I haven't done the math, that's just what they said, like you would want the cost of a blue item to be 5 times more than the green items for it to be worth to get the green items, basically. Strange that you have to farm in order to farm. Yeah, that's sort of true. That is how MMOs work though. It's not too weird. But yeah, well, okay. We say strange that you have to farm, but this is a Korean MMO, so like it's low-key a mobile game in some respects. All of the dailies and like everything that forces you to like log in every single day, and that I'm definitely not a fan. It's very mobile game-esque, and I sort of hate it, but it's also low-key like the only fun MMO out right now, so you sort of just have to deal with the fact that it like how it is. I've gotten so many of the prayer respites and I've only gotten the one. Heavy attack. I'm actually low-key getting low. No. There we go. Can we go over? No. Just gonna be stuck forever. Oh, you know what the other issue is? I ran out of the world culture things. That's part of the issue. So my Amatoy is not healing me anymore. Life steal. I see. Thank you for the info. Yeah, I hope that made it clear. Traits are like hella confusing in this game. I'm pretty sure on purpose. Again, because it's basically like a mobile game. I low-key might give up on this belt. Look how many of these we found. We've only found the one belt. That's so crazy. I want to see if any of the traits on the like vestments are worth selling. I mean, arguably anything that's selling for 10 is probably worth selling, but looks like melee endurance. Have we gotten any melee endurance? Evasion, and nope. Magic endurance, melee evasion. Nah, none of the ones that actually sell well. That's depressing. Okay, wizard, let's kill you real quick. I think I actually might have to leave and come back and go get some of the world leads just so I can heal up more. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It low-key sucks, but it's just how it be sometimes. Dark Spectre, Dark Spectre. Now I have to remember where to buy them because I bought like a ton of them early on and I low-key don't remember who sells them. I think it might be the guild. Oh no, it's her. I should just buy like 5,000. Can I just like?
Oh, that's why the deputy
No, I
merchant
can't do
leader
that.
went over
That's
there.
fine.
Is he buying ant spittle from adventurers?
And that's not all. He's telling me
Why not just go for 10,000 if we're at it? I don't actually know if there's a cap on these, so this might like take up extra inventory space, but that's okay.
He's so smart. Who would have known that those
Let's see.
mushrooms
Nope,
would be
just
so
straight up
valuable?
10,000 in my inventory. That's nice.
Hey,
Oh no,
hey,
10,000
keep
is the
your
cap.
voice
Okay,
down. We're
that's
the
good to
only
know.
ones who know about this in the merchant group.
Wonder if any of these traits sell well. Max health sells really good actually. 150 is pretty, or 16. That's like really nice. That's 60 times on the trait. That's like the best one I've seen. Of course, we haven't got one of those, but that's okay. So I'm gonna farm this temple for a little bit longer and just see if we can manage to get a couple more of those belts, and if we can't, then I'll just trade out the one that we got, and it'll be a fat loss on the Lucent, but that's okay. The thing is, it's sort of like a trade-off here, because yes, it'll cost Lucent to trade out that belt and it sucks, but I'm wasting my like abyssal contract stones farming this dungeon when I could be spending them farming like a higher tier dungeon and making Lucent from them. So arguably I should probably just take this belt and just trade it out as it is and then make the Lucent from the other dungeon. And like from a like time slash Lucent commitment, it might actually make more sense to just trade it out with these. It's almost 1,000 Lucent, which is sort of nuts, sort of crazy. But we could just go for the max health, because I feel like the skill damage resistance and the debuff duration is like not that important. I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe the skill damage resistance. I don't think the debuff duration, like 5% really won't make that much of a difference when debuffs are like 5 seconds long. Skill damage resistance might matter a lot. I know like max health, that would be really nice to have. So maybe what I'm going to do, because I'm tired of this dungeon, or we'll give it like a couple more tries. Like maybe we'll go down to 17,500. But after that, I'm just going to give up and I'll just buy the max health. Because I'm almost sure that we can make more elucent just by grinding the other dungeon anyways. So I'll give it like a couple more tries, but I don't think it's worth it. The other thing we could do is we could check out or like keep our eyes open for just full-on dungeons, because I have a bunch of dimensional contract tokens left, so I could definitely run some dungeons. Usually what I do is I just check the party board and see if any are looking for like tanks at the boss, because they'll like say on the party board that they're at the boss and they need a tank. And then it's just really fast because they don't have to run through the entire dungeon with everyone. And that's generally how I get through those quickly. Right. Let's see if we can go find some wizards to farm. Though, you know, given our recent oh wait, we're still on the first floor. Oh my goodness, this is a long ass rundown. You need to learn most of the dungeons. Okay, so I have 3 like down stat. Like I can definitely explain the 3. But other than that, I still need to watch videos on the rest. And I've considered making like video guides on them, but I feel like there's like so many people have already made guides on them that it just would sort of be a waste of my time, I think. But I'm not really sure. Maybe I should make a guide on them. We'll see. I'll think about it. But there's a wizard. Come here, baby. Goodbye. Bro did not get. Okay, he did not drop anything. That's really depressing. I'm gonna speed this up. I'm just gonna skip to all the wizards whenever I can. Hopefully not get stunned like that. Let's keep running along. There's another wizard. No, nothing. Please don't stun me. That was very unfortunate. This is a really annoying dungeon to farm with all the stuns, actually. Bro. There's a wizard up there. I don't actually know how to get up there, though. And wizards, nope. Let's just keep going this way. This one right there. One shot him. Nice. There's another one. I don't know. I feel like it's very hard to... Something I don't like about the game is I feel like it's very hard to farm for specific drops. It just feels like they're really, really rare. And maybe that's just me being, you know, freaking young and not used to working hard for good stuff, but I just feel like sometimes it should be easier to get what I want after killing a bunch of the same mob over and over again. I haven't learned any of them yet either. Yeah, for sure. I'll keep it open. I'll keep checking and see if anyone's like at the boss. And then if anyone is, I'll definitely hop in there and see if I can help them out and explain it as I go through it with y'all as well. I say at the boss because generally like the mini bosses don't require too much explanation. How much health does the Dark Spectre have? Oh, 18k, that's like nothing. That's fine. Die, wizard. Oh, he did die. dungeon with a passion, actually. Hate it so much. Who's that? Drop. No. Is there another person here? What's up, buddy? Nothing. I'm just gonna tag the wizards real quick, just so that that guy doesn't take them. I guess I could invite him to a party, but I don't really feel like it, so. After I finish, like, clearing out this part of the floor, if we don't end up getting it, I'm just gonna try use the trade extraction stones. Just 'cause, this is getting ridiculous. Yeah, there's like people here and stuff now too. Let's kill this one last wizard, but I'm out of here otherwise. Get the monk too so I can actually get out. Alright, yeah, whatever. Half final boss, need 1 DPS. Yeah, I saw that. Let's check the co-op dungeon party board real quick and just see if anyone's at the need tank. Last boss healer, tank no max. Sometimes when they say tank no max, it makes me think they might be the last boss, but I don't think so. Yeah, there's like way less dungeons going on right now too, because it's like late at night, so. I mean, I low-key think that they should make dungeons cross-server maybe, but oh, maybe they are actually. Yeah, I guess they are. There's like just not that many. It's weird how little dungeons there are. Anyways, let's take a look at trading up the belt that I got. There we go. There it is. I'm pretty sure that if I buy max health, I can just add it on. Because the only downside is adding on those on, but I honestly might just not. I'll add them on later when they go down in price. I just really need the max health right now. So I'll buy that. And then I'm pretty sure, let's see, that belt go. Yeah, we'll just add it on as another trade. I don't see any reason, because we could like convert it for a guaranteed chance. But I don't see the point yet because we're not going to get the other traits anyways right now. So unless I'm like misunderstanding how traits work, I'm pretty sure it's worth it to just put that there. And then we'll have like health regen, which is not considered to be a good trait, but it doesn't really matter. And now what we're going to do is, because I actually want to max out the max health on that belt, is I'm pretty sure if you go to trait list and you go to max health and you just search the auction house like that, and then we make it like only rares, it'll show. And then we go to belts, it'll show us the cheapest ones. So damn, bro. Okay, I'm not even gonna max out right now because even the cheapest ones are 350 each, and for like 150 extra health, that's not worth it. That's crazy. I don't know where these are found from. The regeneration loot, because there's a lot of those on the auction house. I'm just curious. From oh, they're from the dungeon, that's why there's so many. Yeah, okay. I mean, we're chilling, it's fine. I'm gonna definitely did not mean to do that, because our current belt like is actually not great, so we're just gonna transfer that over and then we'll be good to go. I always forget that you have to unequip things to transfer. I feel like that should be as simple, like not having to do that, but that's okay. Gosh, I actually haven't had to upgrade like any accessories in so long. Nice. Got ourselves a level 9 belt. Where did it go? There it is. I actually screwed up with the necklace because I like wasn't very clear on the build that I was going through. Those are for the whales, I guess. Yeah, for real, man. I screwed up on this necklace because I didn't realize I was going for like the melee evasion build, and definitely messed me up because this necklace has no melee evasion at all. So that's sort of just sitting there in my inventory, but that's okay. Yeah, we're fine to just let's go do this dungeon. That should have given us a fair amount of power as well. Yeah, we're at almost 2300 now. So let's see if we can find a party for Shadow Crypt. And just go through some of these, and then at the end of the night, we'll see what we'll have and maybe sell some of that stuff, and I'll just go through it. Well, we actually do have some contracts now for Shadow Abyss. Dark Enforcer, Berserker, Dark Enforcer, and we get a pouch. Yeah, that one's good. What's next? Dark Enforcer, yep. Wizard, yep. That one's good. How about this one? Sure. And one last one. No, our contracts are full. Let's just check in the party chat, see if anyone is doing Shadow Crypt. No. We could make her. Sometimes I find in this game that the easiest thing to do is just make your own party. So it seems like the majority of time there's like way more people who want to be in a party than people who are making parties. Yeah, this entire room's just open for farming. That's crazy. There's like no one on. Maybe we'll start inviting people. I don't know. Need to interact with this this thing real quick though, just for our contracts. And probably the mana brazers right there too. I'm just coming down here because sometimes there'll be a party that'll be open, and if there's not, then that's okay. We'll make our own. But yeah, if you're ever wondering like where those let's get all of these off of our contract list just so that we can only have these. And then we'll come down here. Quality parchment on the ground. Mind if I do? That looks like a party. You think they're full? 1, 2. Can I join? We're just gonna beg people till someone lets us in. Server Zeroth. We really do need to join a party for this though, to be efficient at least. So what I might do is I might just make a party my own. Destroyed here. Let's go up. One, two, three, four, 6 people there too. 5. Did not mean to whisper that guy. Well, there we go. Let's see where are these people at. Oh, they're right here. There's one right there. One right there. Sounds good to me. So, sir, how do you increase defense for a job bow dagger early game like this? Are you saying like how to increase defense against bow and dagger, or are you saying like as a bow and dagger player how to increase your defense? I talked to this party real quick. Yeah, let's try to get them farming over here because there's like a ton of farm. You get a lot of farm here. There we go. That's what we want to do. This is a perfect time to farm because everyone on the server is like asleep. Hopefully we can get some of these done. And I guess the only downside to farming up here is that we're not going to be able to get the boss, and the boss is part of our contract. So it may actually be better to go down. I want to get into there. That looks juicy. Just getting all the drops. I'm at level 48 and hate the build you went with? Oh shit, man. Okay, so you can change it. It's gonna be like, it'll set you back a little bit, but this is what I heard. I don't know if they're still doing it, but if they're giving away like the free server transfers every day, what I heard is you know how you get like the skill transfer books when you go into the server? What I heard is that if you transfer in between like 6 different servers, like all in the same week, you can get those skill conversion books from all of the servers that you like happen to join. And yeah, so if you get all of those skill conversion books, then you should be able to fully, you know, change your build to another weapon combo. And yeah, so if you want to change your build, I mean, it'll cost some money to transfer your levels, but honestly the transferring of skills is like the harder part. So that's what I would do if you hate your build, because the game's not, I mean, games are supposed to be fun. It's definitely not worth playing if you're not having fun. And I would go into more detail on the books, but if you don't actually remember where you get them from. Hey, we got our first pouch. Should we gamba? Okay, the question, guys, is do we gamba all the pouches like at the end, or do we gamba them as we get them? That's the real question. I don't know. Someone let me know. What do you got there? Is there seasons where you can start over in Diablo? I mean, it's an MMO, so like probably not, but what MMOs usually do is they'll have like fresh start servers. So, so when there's a fresh start server, everyone starts fresh, and so it's sort of like a season. So I don't know how often a game like this has seasons like that, or has fresh start servers, but I assume they probably exist. See if my party just, you know, follows me, hopefully. I'm down. I'm down, guys, please. Okay, no, we're gonna fight. I think if I had actually dropped all the way down, everyone would have followed. After we kill this, I'm gonna go down. Gamble all day. I'm just gonna fly down. Hopefully they'll fall. Please fall. Please tell me. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, team. Nice, they came. I think we got critical mass. We low-key need the healer down here. It's really annoying that we got someone else's like mob. That's okay. Ooh, we got a precious Mirror. What was that? Yeah, you could start a new character. That's another thing too. If you know what you're doing, you can level up a new character in like 3 hours from what I've heard. So it's definitely like really fast. If you like only do the main missions and you skip through like everything, and you do like the blue quests like when you just absolutely need to, it's like really not that bad. Did our team just like not drop down? There we go. Good job, team. Took them a little minute, but that's okay. Man, I'm sort of being greedy because I need the team over here. So much to farm over here. Just pull everything. Pull this guy. Rather than evasion. Oh, bro, question: do you prefer endurance rather than evasion? Okay, I see what you're saying. Well, for anyone who doesn't actually know, let me just explain how the two traits work, because I'd assume that some people probably know, but probably not everyone does. So they work differently. Evasion, basically, it's compared to whoever's attacking you, it's compared to their hit, and it's separate from melee, magic, and ranged evasion. And basically, if you have more evasion than your enemy, then there's a chance that your enemy misses. But if you have less evasion than your enemy's hit, not more evasion than your enemy's evasion, but more evasion than your enemy's hit, then there's a chance that they miss. But if you have less evasion than your enemy's hit, then it literally does nothing for you. So evasion is useless unless you're like stacking it like really hard. So for example, like me, if we look at basically all of my gear is stacking as much melee evasion as I can, getting me up to like 1600 melee evasion. And if you compare that to my hit, for example, my melee hit chance is like 600. So if I was attacking myself, I would miss like every single hit. That's not like completely true, because there are like abilities and skills that give you more chance to hit, but it's like the team's over there. But it's mostly true. So endurance is different though. Endurance, even if you have less endurance than the other person's attack, well, let me explain what endurance does. Basically, it lowers the chance of the enemy getting a critical hit against you, so like a hit that deals double damage. From what I understand, I'm like pretty sure that that's what it does. And from my understanding, even if you have less endurance than the enemy, it still like helps you out. So endurance is sort of like, it doesn't matter as much if you stack less on it. You don't need to like go all out into endurance. It's like a useful stat no matter what. Whereas evasion like is only useful if you're stacking a bunch of it all at the same time. So that's my limited understanding. So again, it just completely depends on your build and what you're going for. And of course, none of this is explained in game because, you know, why would they explain anything in game like that? So. Let's go over there. Oh yeah, we were gonna gamba. After we kill these enemies, let me gamba some stuff. Just because it's fun and it's something to do while we're leave this party. I like my party. Oh, this poor guy. I see. That does make sense as to why he asked me to leave my party. I see, so are you going to the evasion pathway one? Yeah, so I'm definitely going the evasion pathway. Low-key in like big battles, I haven't really felt it being very useful. I don't know if it, like, it seems like everyone says that the evasion way is like one of the strongest things, which is why I went it, just because I wanted to feel strong, you know. But it feels like in big battles, right? The majority of the damage that I'm getting is from like crossbows and other things like that, so it feels like the melee evasion doesn't help that much. So I may be misunderstanding what the melee evasion is good for, and I haven't really found like a video that low-key explains it. I feel like the majority of the content creators for this game, like, they give you a base level understanding of like what you should do, but none of them actually tell you why you should do it. So sometimes I struggle to know why I'm doing a certain thing in my build. I don't actually know. But yeah, it hasn't felt that strong yet. I've definitely noticed it, like when I have a huge group of mobs on me, they'll all just miss. But in like large group battles, the melee, having like the stacked melee evasion doesn't really feel like it's doing much. So I don't know. But everyone says this already, so it must be, right? Oh yeah, let's gamba real quick. We got 2 of these. We'll open one right now. Yeah. Let's open another one. Oh, we got a precious Rubik's. That, I think, sells for quite a bit, actually. On the auction house. Yeah, 175. Those were selling for a lot more before. But that's okay. We actually need to go to our inventory house real quick. Start another mission. I might put on an 8-hour. I don't think I'm gonna stay up like too late tonight. Let's just go there real quick. Hopefully they don't kick us from the party. Or not. Or we're just gonna be in combat forever. I'll just do that right before I go for bed. I guess it doesn't actually matter. Yeah, I mean, it could have been worse, that's for sure. The Dusk Blood mess, I don't think any of its traits really sell for much though, unfortunately. Just because there's so many of them. I mean, everyone's farming this crypt, so... Hey, there we go. Okay, now literally the only thing we have left is to kill that, bro. You gotta kill the boss when it spawns. Okay, see, I think I'm like 90% sure that that probably is gonna sell for a nice amount. No, it's 10 now. Just because so many of them are dropping. That's crazy, bro. Damn. I'm low-key thinking that it's actually, like, if you're wanting to make a money, like this might not actually be the dungeon to be in. I mean, you do get purple things, but all of the blue all of the blue gear and drops is like really expensive. It might actually be worth it to like grind a different dungeon. I don't know, because you're getting them precious maroons though. It's really hard to say. Oh, the boss is up. You gotta go get the boss. Why am I stunned? Why am I stunned? That is so unfortunate. Please. Did I get enough damage in for it to count? I don't think it's very hard. Nice. 2 more blessing pouches and we're done with our abyssal contracts here. Let's see what we got. Just open both of them. Hey, we got a purple. I'll take it. Ranged evasion. I mean, definitely not the best trait for sure. But not a bad purple. So take a look. Let's see. If it's less than 250, then it's not worth like anything. Yeah. So, but it's breaches of the executioner. Let's just see what the lithograph of that sells for. I don't know if it's in any builds or anything. Like, given how many people. Let's just search it, because yeah, it's not even worth selling. Okay, well, that's okay. Again, no complaints. Still pretty good for ironically, it actually would have been better to get a blue though. But again, I'm sort of thinking that like this dungeon actually, or not the dungeon, but this area like isn't really worth farming, because it doesn't seem like any of these like traits, because like so many have dropped, none of these traits seem to sell for anything anymore. I guess if you get skill damage boost, that still sells very much, but it may even be worth it just to like farm the freaking Silverleft dungeon that I was doing earlier, and farm for those belts, and then just sell each one for like 300 lucent. Because it doesn't seem like I'm really getting much out of this one. Let's see if there are any co-op dungeons open right now. DPS final boss. Need 1 tank. We could just run the full dungeon with people. At boss need, oh, it's level 40 though. Unfortunate. It's looking like if we want to run any of these, we'll have to do the full dungeon. Which isn't the end of the world, especially like Cave of Desperation or Destruction, whatever it's called. That one goes like pretty quickly. These Abyssal Spectres sometimes drop some good stuff. They have a different drop pool. Nah, we got a wild tree leaf. It's like 20 gold. Alright. I think I might leave this party and we're gonna do a dungeon just for fun, just to switch it up. I'm happy that we're down to like when do we stop being in combat? Never. Oh, that's okay. Let us teleport here. We'll leave this party. That's okay. And while we're waiting for a group to do a dungeon with, I'll just go through and sell some stuff. Boss DPS. Butcher's Canyon's really hard, from what I've heard. Need DPS. Oh, I'm not. could just join as a tank. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of those are open right now. That's okay. I'm just gonna send them on a on an 8-hour mission. I've been getting the train apple. I need to like see what I can actually cook with that, because I'm like pretty sure that it's used in a cooking recipe, but I don't remember which one. But I think it was like a relatively high level one. Let's go take a look.
Take a look at my wares.
There it is, pickled fruit candy. You only get 2 XP for it and it uses honey. That's like not worth it at all. Though it does, oh, cooking mastery bonus though. Interesting. So it's interesting because that's like worth cooking, and then you cook everything after that. I always forget that you can get like extra XP for random stuff. I feel like the cooking, you could so totally make a video that would be like do really well if you just went in depth on cooking, because I feel like no one uses cooking at all, because it's just such a sort of convoluted like mechanic that the game never really talks about. Like this one, 50% soul and bonus for farming mobs for anywhere from 15 to 60 minutes. So salt, yeah, okay, so the way I've been getting salt is just from the Amatoy expeditions. I mean, I just sent them on a mission, but I'll show you anyways. If you go to your expeditions and you like look, the abandoned, I can't show you because again I just sent them on the mission, but like Windhill Shores, Golden Pastures, I'm pretty sure, then like Monolith Wastelands and all of those, they all give you like 5 to 6 salt per Amatoy mission for like a 1-hour mission. So if you just send them on a bunch of missions, you'll get a lot of salt. You get a lot of different, again I can't show you, but you get a lot of different rewards for your different missions, and these are really important for cooking from what I can tell. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, I don't think we can really, because we only have 5 eggs. I guess we could cook a lot of the Castler salad, huh? But like XP bonus is low-key useless. Oh, the train apple tart. That's what I was thinking about. This gives us an XP and soul. That's sort of low-key useless too. The XP bonus just isn't. It's crazy because by the time that you're gonna like use an XP bonus, it's completely useless. This is nice. Crab meat pie. From sea crabs. Daybreak Shore. Wow. Maybe I need to go farm some sea crabs. I bet that the sea crab pie actually sells for something. Crab meat pie. Let's go take a look. Where is the crab? I guess I'll just search it and I'll be faster. Yeah, it's like 125 lucent per. That's so crazy. Is it really that hard to craft? I guess you're limited by rye? Because I bet you can farm these. I bet it's not too bad. 260. That's a lot of XP too. So I guess the question is, what do we make that gives us the most XP to reach it? So this one's 41, so we can get 4 of these. So that's like 160. We can do 15 of these, so that's like another 116. Is there anything in here? This would use up our golden rye. I don't think we want to though, because we need the rye for the crab meat pie. And let me just double check. I'm pretty sure we can buy as many onions as we want. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for subbing, Jerrington. Yeah. And then golden apple pie. See, the thing is, could definitely make it for a number of these, but I don't know how to get the golden apples. And it feels very rare because the gathering is like sort of a pain in the butt. None of those give you any XP. What about the terror? Yeah, we can't make terror bird stew. Lasland fish. I think you can buy as much garlic and milk as you want.
I personally guarantee the
Yeah, you can. So that's actually like pretty nice. What does the fish one give you? All evasion, all endurance. That's actually really, really good. I bet this sells for like at least something on the market, and I bet we can go fishing to get a lot of that. Let's just take a quick look. I'm just curious. Yeah, 50? Oh no, that's the... Oh, 2.5. Oh, you can actually buy a lot of that though. Unfortunate. And then honey roasted apple again. We need those. Guess we should make our steak for sure, just to get that XP. We're level 6 now. We have no terror bird meat is used in everything. Yo, that would be nuts though. If we grinded some terror bird meat for 98 XP each, that's crazy. Wait, I didn't actually check what it does. All critical, all heavy attack. That's pretty good too. That uses a lot of meat though. We need 63 meat for that. Yeah, that's not as good as the other one. Because that one's just... Yeah, that one's amazing. Again, this one uses eggs, so it's sort of a pain, but it's actually probably worth it because the eggs aren't used in the crab meat pie, right? Okay, so we're gonna do that one as well. So we can make 4 of these omelets, so we need 4 oil real quick.
I personally guarantee the quality of our goods. Don't forget to consume them. Take care.
Question is, do we... No, we didn't level up from that. Unfortunate. Okay, so I'm curious. How fast can we get the terror bird meat? Let's just like... Just really quickly. Let's just see if we can like get any just from killing a bunch. And if we can't, then I'm going to come to the conclusion that it is not worth it. So yeah, everyone's saying join the crypt for the Lucent farm, but I'm low-key not convinced that the crypt is actually the best place for Lucent, because all of the things that you can get, like, they just don't seem very good Lucent-wise, because everyone's been farming them for like a number of days now. Yeah, getting this terror bird meat is not seeming like it's gonna happen. Maybe we just need to pull more. I don't know. Or maybe I just don't have the patience for it. But unless we're getting like 1 every 5 or so, it's grinding 63 of that would be like insane. Okay, well, let's wipe them out. Nothing. Okay, we're gonna give it one more try, and if we don't get anything, I'm gonna give up. Low-key missed. Yeah, no, it ain't happening. No way. See, this is what they saying. They really need to make it so that drops just happen more, because it feels impossible to grind, like, for anything. Like, it's just, they're so rare. So. How to use Amatoy for auto heal. Okay, so you need these world tree leaves. You go to your like sundries merchant and whatever town you're in, and then she sells these world tree leaves, and you can buy like 10,000 is the max, and it's only like 200k. And they just sit in your inventory, like right there, and they low-key heal your character over time. Okay, I'm just gonna do one more check on this oven. So this is definitely just not happening at all, unfortunately, even though it's 98 XP, which would be huge. Holy shit, I could craft a lot of these too at level 7. So unfortunate that it uses rye for the both of them. It's actually so unfortunate. I bet I used rye for that too. That really sucks. Need to figure out like what I can grind to be able to. What does the Lazland fish do? That's 14. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm going to be able to grind to be able to get up to there. Maybe the Corba omelets. Just need to get more eggs. Because we'll get eggs each day, and Corba will get from doing our gathering missions, and then you can get vegetable oil. So probably I'll do Corba omelets until I can make the tarts, and then I'll make the tarts until I can make the crab meat. That's my plan. Okay, let us, since we're done with that, let's go through the items that we got today. Might hide my equipped items, that actually makes sense. And let's see what we think is worth extracting. I mean, I low-key feel like I think the majority of green traits are just worth extracting because the 10-to-1 ratio is just really good. And I think that they might not all sell, but I think that a lot of them will sell. I think we came to the conclusion that the ranged evasion on this is worth literally nothing. Yeah, 34 isn't worth extracting. What about these gauntlets? I think we also came to the conclusion that on the gauntlets, yeah, nothing's worth extracting because they farm so many, and those are useless. Am I not wearing those legs right now? What's going on? I'm pantless. Nice. There we go. What about magic endurance on these? Yeah, still worth nothing. Damn, man. Traits have already gone down in price so much. It's like actually crazy. Mana regen's not going to be worth anything. What about buff duration? That might be worth something, actually. Yeah, 64. Okay, we'll sell that as well. Nice. Oh. Nice. We're selling for 32 each right now. So 64. About you. We don't have enough to sell. 174, that's crazy, man. This little Applegate. I've never even heard of these. What's it even used for? What? Oh, there it is. You just get it from abyssal contracts. Okay. And what is it used for? Purification stones. Huh. Well, I'm definitely going to sell them because I'm not going to use them right now. Let's see, it's 30 each, so 90. You can do 89. Oops. Do 59 on this one. We'll just do 10 on like all of these. Once the price is different. Oh, this one's actually 25. 24. 4. If I'd been a little bit faster on grinding the abyssal dungeons, I think that I probably could have made way more lucent than I did. I cannot register anymore. I was wondering if there was a limit. So that's okay. We have most of our things up for sale, and if they don't sell, then we'll take them down and dissolve them or whatever. Can probably just do that because these are worth nothing. Or those might actually be worth something, but pretty sure those aren't worth anything still too. Let's see, what are we getting today? I feel like that hasn't updated. Damn, bro, they're gonna get 2,000 each? That's crazy. Okay. Anyways, I think that should be about it. I think I'm gonna go to sleep for tonight. I had a lot of fun with everyone. So thank you everyone for hanging out tonight. But yeah, I'm getting pretty tired, if you couldn't tell. And yeah, so anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for hanging out. You know, it's been a ton of fun talking to y'all. Lifted, Hokaz, Austin, Guillermo, sorry if I butchered that name, Crack Jester, Justine, RM Story, and everyone else, guys. I really appreciate everyone hanging out. I hope you all have a wonderful night. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.